Hey, my name is Eli. This is Under One Shell. Today we are going to be playing episode number 4, I believe, of Hardcore Minecraft. I've never once played Hardcore Minecraft, so I'm getting new to this whole thing. On the episode for the other day, which I believe was episode number 3, I built our amazing first starter home. It's got wood. That's about all we got going for us. We don't have many materials collected, but we did find 3 diamonds yesterday, so that's a big plus. I did not find those diamonds in a mine, though. I found them in their village, so that's always a plus. Stay safe, because we are in hardcore. If we die in hardcore, we have to restart. Our main objective for this series is to play Minecraft for 24 IRL hours and beat the Ender Dragon. So far, I do not think we are doing too terrible, but we are constantly making improvements on streaming or recording, since I've never done that before. I do want us to get a good food source for today. Probably get some sugar cane so we can start growing that for when we find an enchantment table. And other than that, I don't have too many plans for this episode, so let's start and go ahead and get that sugarcane over there. So today, I was just thinking about what we could talk about, and the only thing I could really come up with was my past animals that I've had throughout my life. So, just so you guys can get to know me a little bit more, we're going to talk about the most random thing, and that means you guys get to learn about the animals that I've ever had. So the first animal that I ever had was actually 2 German Shepherds. One was named Thor, and one was named Zeus. These animals I got when I was probably very, very young, 5, 6, or 7 years old. And these dogs were the most misbehaved dogs ever. I remember this one time when we went camping with them, and they tore a hole right through our camper. The camper wasn't like a very nice one that you pull behind a vehicle. It was just one of the nice pop-up ones. And those dogs were so misbehaved that they tore through the it's like a mesh part of the camper. And I remember, I was super young, but I remember my parents being so angry. And they were siblings, so they thought buying siblings was going to be a good idea, and it ended up being a nightmare, costing them a lot of money. Luckily, at that age, you're super young and you don't have to worry about money, so that's always a great thing for a guy like me when I'm that age. The next animal that I can remember having was this cat when I lived in Illinois. His name was Smokey. Smokey was a pretty awesome cat. I lived in Illinois when I was, probably up until, I'd say, 11, 12 years old. And this cat, he, just any normal cat, but he would not lay with you. He would always just run away instead, which is very uncharacteristic for a cat, because I feel like cats are normally pretty approachable, but not him. Anywho, for this cat, he decided that he wanted to eat some BBs that you put in like a pellet gun, and he ended up going like crazy, cross-eyed, and we actually had to put him down. There was one other cat that I had when I lived in Illinois, named Flip, but unfortunately, our friend started watching him because he wanted to become an outdoor cat, and he got hit by a car. But he survived. You guys thought I was going to say he died. Nope, he survived. However, like a year later, right when we were about to move one more time, he got hit by another car. He died. And that's the story of Flip. He didn't live a long life, unfortunately. After that animal, we moved states, and we got this dog named Echo, which was a purebred German Shepherd. And we had him for probably, I would say, 6 months. Not even a year. And Echo, this is when I started getting my driver's permit. I was driving with a driving instructor, and I got home, and the dog was yelping, like bloody murder yelping. And I walk into the little gated area that we had him in, and he got stuck somehow in between the gate, and it was pushing in on his hind legs. So if you were to imagine let's say, the width of a bicycle tire compared to a car tire, his waist got smushed down from the width of a car tire all the way down to a basketball tire. Or not basketball, bicycle tire. And we actually had to, I wasn't able to get him out of the fence, and I called my mother at the time, and I was like, Mom, the dog is dying. I believe I said. The dog was, matter of fact, not dying. It was just stuck very bad. So my mom came and rushed home from her job at the time, which was like 45 minutes away from home. And I kid you not, she got home in 15 minutes. And she turned into He-Man and pulled the dog out of the fencing. Also, I have no clue where I am. I'm just lost in the cave. I gotta figure out a better torch system. But she got home in 15 minutes instead of her normal 45 to rescue this dog. Then we had to rush it to the vet, and it had to have emergency surgery. And that emergency surgery costed us like $1,500. I remember that being a very detrimental price tag at the time. And then we tried caring for the dog for approximately, I'd say, a month longer, and we figured out that the dog was just too much work for us, and we got rid of him. So we've gotten rid of a lot of animals in my time. I also got this tortoise when I was younger. I really like turtles, hence my name, Under One Shell. And this tortoise, when we first bought him, came in a little cardboard box. A little inhumane, I know. And right when we got him, we brought him out to the vehicle, and he peed on the cardboard box, soaking completely. I had to carry the tortoise home by holding it a shell. Very, very, very inconvenient. And then this tortoise lived inside of a little glass tank for basically his entire life until I moved when I was 20-something to Tennessee, and we got rid of him, and now he's in a better place at a actual... So here's Skeleton. Back away, back away. And now he's getting taken care of at a actual turtle facility. But outside of that, those are really the only animals I had. But we really need to start focusing up and getting more materials so we can make our house look better. I know one of our main goals for the last episode was to get a roof on that there house. So let's chop down some wood, and we'll probably just build a normal basic roof. And then once we get this roof, we're probably gonna get some animals over here, cows, I don't think horses drop you meat. I'm not gonna be that guy. I won't kill a horse. Can't do it. We can start a little farm area because you know we're playing in hardcore. If we die in hardcore, we gotta restart. I don't want to restart, but you never know what could happen. Other than that, I don't think there's been too many things that I've ran into yet that I didn't know were in Minecraft. I didn't know the spear was in Minecraft anymore. I didn't know this arrow was in Minecraft. These bundles. I still have no clue what's going on there. I do want to get a horse so we can go further faster, but I do not think that we need that right this second. Also today I was thinking, what is the world going to be like in 40 years? So what will the world be like when I am 60, basically? I was just trying to brainstorm. That's going to give you a lot of time. Oh boy, I cannot make these. We're going to have so many cool advancements. I mean, I hope there's flying vehicles by the time I'm 60, but just being realistic, I don't think that's going to happen. But you never know. So keep your mind open, be optimistic. And flying cars is what I really want for the future. That and, you know, not having to have a real full-time job where you work 40 hours a week. Nobody wants to work 40 hours a week. I know some of the people that watch this video are going to be 13, 14 years old. Some are going to be 19, 20. But I can assure you, don't feel rushed and don't be all excited to be an adult, because when you turn into an adult, you realize that it's not all chalked up to what it's going to be. Bills suck. Nothing fun about it. Every month, when I pay my house payment, I just see $2,000 come out and get a little depressed. What else would I like to see in the future, though? Honestly, a lot of people hate on AI, but like some artificial intelligent farms. That would be pretty cool. Make it so farming is more common now, or have a better way of farming. That and, you know, the basic, I don't want any more pollution. So solving that'd be pretty cool. Other than, you know, those random topics that I was thinking about talking about when I wanted to play. Oh my gosh. That cow's ours. No, that's not a cow. That's a sheep. Oh, he's too far away. He didn't want to die. Well, let's get back to making our house. We got a little cow farm going. Cow farm, sheep farm. What else have we done today? Today when I was working, I was downtown in the city that I live next to. And I ran into this old diner, and I service these dishwashers in these restaurants. And let me tell you, if I could tell people where not to eat, I would. Because I walked in there, and there were roaches crawling around. There were... Hold on, I gotta put this stuff in there. Anyway, there were roaches crawling all over the floor. I walked in the back door, flies flying everywhere, and whenever I touched the surface, it was just super, super greasy. And it might have been the most nasty place I've ever walked into in my life. I don't know how they stay open. I mean, I guess it's a diner, so their food must be somewhat decent. But I've never been more disgusted in my life. There's this other restaurant that whenever I walk in, they always offer me free food. I turn them down 100% of the time because, you know, I'm working on their machines and you'll just see giant roaches crawling out of them, like the size of 2 quarters. And once again, you just don't want that. It's absolutely disgusting. I think we should maybe make a diamond axe or pickaxe. I think that actually might be a good idea. Diamond pickaxe. That way we can find some obsidian. Get further down in this mine real quick and see if we can find any diamonds. I don't know if we should strip mine or try to find a cave. I mean, heck, we should get a bucket first. That way if we fall, I can try to MLG bucket this thing. Do I think I'll be able to do that? No. But hey, there's always a chance. You know, apparently I don't have any cobblestone. Oh, there it is. So let's get another furnace up in here. Oh wait, I think they made a new blast furnace. Blast furnace. Yep, don't know how to make a blast furnace, so I'll have to learn that one eventually. Oh, brother. That doesn't go there. We'll put that up there. It's not the most convenient spot, but it'll work. But let's get that bucket going and then we'll hop into a cave. You know, while I'm playing this game, it makes me think about the internet and how it works. If you guys ever just sit there thinking, how does it work? Frickin' wires running everywhere, connections running up to the space and back down, and getting places in milliseconds. Now that's a crazy thought to think. Let's go over there and see if our sugarcane has grown any. Yippee! We've got 1 sugarcane growth. Alright, look at us go. At least when maybe we find more diamonds, we're gonna be able to oh no. If we find more diamonds, we'll be able to make a stupid sword. Enchantment table. Let's get some coal. I still have yet to decide if I should grab that copper. Because I'm pretty sure it doesn't have any value still. I know when it first got added into the game, it had no value. But I haven't played this game in over 5 years. But going back to that internet thing, it's crazy what developers can do. I think we're just gonna staircase down here. That way we don't get lost. But somebody was so smart that they decided, oh, if I just make this go to space or get transferred in a cable, we're gonna be able to play with each other, talk to each other, video with each other. Scientists are crazy, absolutely crazy. I heard a skeleton. Spooky, scary skeleton. We don't want that. Play it safe, get into a good mine. That way we don't die. Once again, I do not want to die. How would we end that series? We'd just be like, oh, we died. I know I talked about it a few episodes ago, but the only real cool thing I've ever built in Minecraft was like a huge big castle, and that's as far as my extent goes to building cool things. I've never built anything cool. I've always wanted to, just never had the time for it. So maybe if we keep surviving, if we can beat this dragon, we can. Gosh, kamikaze skeleton. If we keep surviving, we can maybe build a actual nice, cool house. But that's if we can be the dragon. So let's keep tunneling down. I know back in the day this used to be the most efficient way, but know times have changed. I know they got that new deep slate block, and that if you go further down, then you get different like deep slate blocks. I know absolutely nothing about that also. So I'm just playing this game basically fresh again from when I was younger. What's one more thing we can talk about before we go back up to the surface and start wrapping up today's episode? How about some TV shows that I really enjoyed, or really enjoy? The most recent TV show that I've been watching is The Silo on Apple TV. I don't know if anybody knows what that's about, but it's about these people that live inside of a underground silo that appears that it's the end of the world. And oh my gosh, our home is directly above a stronghold. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, this isn't a stronghold. Uh-oh. Should I be scared? What is this? Ooh. Oh gosh. Ooh. I don't know if we're ready for this yet. What is that? Oh. What was that noise? Wow. I don't like that. Water bucket. Okay. Snowballs. Okay. Okay. Not quite sure what's going on here. Okay. Make sure we don't get lost in this thing. Green doors. Okay, there's no mobs in here. So that's good. I'm actually terrified right this second. What are those things? Should I be in here? Is this a bad idea? I'm kind of sensing this is a bad idea. Okay. Emeralds. I mean, we can use emeralds for trading with villagers. And we're getting bricks. Flow pottery shard. Okay. Still quite unsure what's going on. I mean, whoever built this place sucked at their job. Look, they can't even put ladders in their way. I mean, I can't jump either, so I can't make fun of anybody. Oh my gosh. Alright. I just want to get over there. My shift is working now, so that's good. I guess we're going to collect all these emeralds and pots. The wax oxide is copper. Yeah, that's just useless to me. Wait, we're getting iron, I guess. But this place is huge. Maybe I should go down there and get that. Well, I mean, if anybody watches this and knows what this is, leave a comment. If not, we might die in here together. So, heck, why not? I mean, this place is absolutely huge. Okay. ender pearl. Bamboo hanging signs. We don't need that. More signs? I mean, torches. You never have enough torches. Alright, we got a lot of shards. I'm just gonna break all these. So why not? And it's next to a area where cave spiders spawn. Don't remember what that's called. Alright, well let's go back up to the surface and go back up to our home. Drop everything off. And we can tackle this on tomorrow's episode because I'm going to need to do a little bit of research on what the heck is happening down there. Or do I just go in blind? Heck, we're only on episode 4, so I think we might go in blind. But that was a lot of stuff there. We've got a lot of emeralds, scrap pottery shard, but not quite sure what this stuff does either. There's just so much new things in Minecraft that I've never experienced. Maybe I need to go buy a Minecraft book. Minecraft 101. Well, let's sleep through the night. Put some of our stuff in our chests. Maybe we'll make one more double chest. Oh my goodness me. Let's put this on the other wall though. So, this is all the stuff that I don't know. I mean, this is just a new block that I've never seen before. Tough. I don't know what that is. I know what emerald is. I don't know what the spear does. Poison arrow I've never used. Leaf litter I've never seen before in my life. Lodestone, blue eggs I've never seen. Bundle I've never seen. So this is all new things that I've never seen in Minecraft since the last time I've played. All brand new things right there. So we got a lot of learning to do. At least we made one thing a success today. We got a roof on our house. That was our main goal. We found that cool, crazy stronghold that we will try to tackle on tomorrow's episode. But for now, I really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day, watching this episode with me, and spending 30 minutes with me. Have a great rest of your day. Ciao.